So that was my blog post on You Can Learn a Lot from a Sixth Grader. And so based upon that, I want to encourage you once again to submit and apply to as many opportunities as possible. When you are submitting and applying to different places, you need to make sure that you address the call for proposals. In the call for proposals, the conference chairs or the conference board or the conference committee decide what they want the topic or the focus to be for that conference. And it's up to you to see, first of all, do you align with what the conference goals are? And do you have work that you can cater to those goals and align yourself with those goals? So when I submitted to the Georgia Tech conference, the focus was STEM education research. And since I was working as a graduate research assistant in an after-school program, Amaze, it was STEM focused. And consequently, I was able to fit in with what they're doing. Now, I could have been really intimidated because it was for engineers. And I'm like, I'm instructional technology. I'm not quite an engineer. But what the students were doing in our after school program falls under software engineering, and that they were developing mobile applications. So not only did I fit in because the students were working on technology, they were actually doing some engineering of their own. So in my proposal, I had to make sure that I addressed the goals and the focus of the conference. And as I mentioned in the post, the advice from Dr. Paul Hester at Bowie State University rung in my ears. Just submit and see what happens. Let them tell you no. It doesn't hurt to apply. It doesn't hurt to try. What hurts is when you graduate and you don't have experience behind your belt. So use conferences, use expos, use student-led conferences as opportunities to get experience presenting your work to your peers. And your peers are going to be those who are in that field or in that discipline. And the walls really break down because when you're presenting, although you might be a student, you're presenting also along people who have their full degree, those who have graduated. So although I presented, there were people who already had their PhDs who were also presenting.